Trust in me. Subscribe to Thingamavlogs. Hey everybody, it's Adventure Week here on Thingamavlogs, and one of the greatest adventures in all the world is Adventureland at Disneyland. And Adventureland is all about exploring the jungle, and the most jungly jungle to explore is the Jungle Book, which is one of my favorite Disney movies. So I thought it would be fun to give some fun facts about some of the animals that live in the jungle in the Jungle Book. Jungle Book jungle. So let's start off with the good old Papa Bear Baloo. In the original animated movie and the new live-action movie, Baloo has more of the appearance of a black bear or a brown/grizzly bear, even though he's actually gray. Interestingly enough, those two species of bear are found in the mountainy regions of northern India, closer to the Himalayas. The only species of bear that lives in the Indian jungle is the sloth bear, which doesn't look like either one of those bears. As a matter of fact, it's smaller, lankier, furrier, and has a tan V across its chest. But similar to Baloo in both of the movies, sloth bears are omnivorous, but they choose to eat fruits and insects. So I guess theoretically, Baloo is the only animal he could hang out with if he was a sloth bear, because he normally hangs out with wolves and a panther, which would probably eat him. Now let's talk about King Louie. King Louie is an orangutan. Now the interesting thing is that orangutans are actually not native to India. They can actually be found on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra, which are close to India. And speaking of monkeys, a group of monkeys is actually known as a troop, a tribe, or a mission of monkeys. They're on a mission. They'll be monkeys. King Louie ran off into the jungle and became the leader of the monkeys, although he himself is not a monkey, he's an ape. Now, the group of monkeys that Louie becomes the leader of is called the Bandar log. In Hindi, Bandar means monkey and log means people. So they're literally the monkey people, and this is illustrated by the fact that they live in an ancient abandoned human temple. People temple, now monkey temple, monkey people temple. Interestingly enough, although the monkeys vary in size, many of them are larger than Mowgli himself, who's, I don't know, roughly, what do you say, 4 feet, 5 feet tall? But the largest monkey in India is the gray langur, which stands about 3 feet tall, so none of them are actually as tall as Mowgli. Orangutans themselves can only grow to be about 4.5 feet tall, so even King Louie wouldn't be larger than Mowgli. But, however, in the new movie, King Louie is actually not an orangutan. He's a Gigantopithecus, which is an ancient species of ape that existed up to 100,000 years ago in China and India. The Gigantopithecus was the largest ape species that ever lived. It stood about 10 feet tall and weighed over a ton. I like to believe that he's some sort of mythical creature that lives in the Indian jungle in the new film, much like the Loch Ness Monster or the Bigfoot. It's there, but nobody really sees it very often. But in reality, there's none of them left. So don't worry, no King Louie's, long time extinct. Next up, we have Kaa the snake. Kaa is portrayed as an Indian python, which only grew to be about 9 feet, so considerably smaller than the one seen in the film. It's actually more likely that the Kaa you see in the film is a Burmese python, which can grow up to be 20 to 25 feet. But the Burmese python doesn't actually live in the southern parts of India where Kaa would be found, so it's unlikely that he's Burmese. So some liberties were taken with this character. Finally, we have Bagheera, my favorite character in the Jungle Book series. Bagheera is a black panther, but did you know that panthers are actually just melanistic color variations of jaguars and leopards? All panthers that you find in Asia and Africa are just black leopards, and all panthers that you find in the Americas are black jaguars. That means that Bagheera and Sabor from Tarzan are actually the same animal, because Tarzan takes place in Africa and the Jungle Book takes place in India. They're basically cousins with opposite dispositions. And that's it! Those are my Jungle Book animal facts. I love animals and I love the Jungle Book, so this video was a lot of fun for me to make. And in the comments below, I want you to let me know if you learned anything about these animals, or maybe there's another animal fact that I missed that pertains to one of the animals in the Jungle Book. I just like animals. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll go on another adventure next week. See you then. Bye!